Money up. Now I can't re-up, ran up in his spot just to get my stats up. Now I'm back on deck, so shout it what the f you want. Heard he talking but this ain't what the f you want. Lock my CEO up, now it's back. He's talking, bro, hang him by the rope up, hit him with the chopper, call it my llama, call me Waka Flocka, aka Young Wild, aka Young go in the trap all night with the stats on the floor, watch keep it with it. Shift it to the left and then shift it to the right. So us the brick boys got it all night. These lanes, they ain't got no fight. Kick in my door, we gon' shoot it out all night. Over the brakes on the shoulder. Oh, they do it, hey, oh, they do it, hey, oh, they do it, yeah. No, stealing music, hey, I influence, hey, I influence, yeah. Oh, they do it, hey, oh, they do it, hey, oh, they do it, yeah. No, stealing.
Oh, I know I'll be cutting the music off in the background. Yeah, you already know who that be. That be Waka Flocka. Waka Flocka. That's like, what the fuck? That's actually probably what it means. What the fucker? Or motherfucker? No. No, but what's goody? Hey, you already know I didn't done like how many videos today? But this video is like a really good video, so I'm not gonna have it too long. But I'm gonna break it down. And I also got some more pictures, ladies. Yeah, I got some hot say. Okay, let me break this down real quick. I got some new pictures coming in. They're hot. They hot. They hot. They hot. And that's all I can tell you is they hot. Okay, I'll tell you another thing. It has to do in shower. Me, shower, hot. Okay, y'all got that? That's 3. Ladies, me, shower, hot. Them pictures are gonna be off the chain. I will post them up in a couple of days, so y'all gotta give me a minute, alright? But they're new model pictures. If you like the other ones, man, these women, oh Lord, y'all gonna love it. Okay, but I can't tell you anything else. I'm not even supposed to tell y'all that. But race on, I didn't know that like the way you speak has to do with what race you are. For real. I didn't know that race, I mean that talking has like a type of states what type of how can I put this? What kind of race you are. So that if you speak this way then you must be white. Or if you talk this way then you're black. And there's a lot of race issues, I mean with racist issues on the way somebody speaks, and I don't get that. Like there's a lot of people that are very judgmental of the way somebody speaks, how they carry a conversation, the way they sound on the phone. And I know y'all been through that many times. If you are a female like femmes, and if your voice is a little bit, kind of scratchy or hoarse in the morning, and you answer your phone and you be like, and it's probably a bill collector, cell phone people, whatever, and they're like, hello, I'm calling for blah 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 blah, and you're like, okay, and you're like, this is me, and they're like, no, this isn't, or can I please speak to the party I asked for? I don't get that. Just because somebody's voice is deep doesn't make them an assumption that they're dude. I mean, with me, yeah, I'm a guy, but there's a lot of studs that have deep voices, and a lot of guys kill me with this shit. Where she's trying to act like a man, she's trying to make a voice deep. Okay, there's some studs that do try to make their voice deep, and then there's some studs that actually have a deep voice. I didn't know that if you speak a certain way or you sound a certain way that it identifies who you are, and that just don't make any fucking sense to me. Personally, I sound like this, but I can sound ebonics like a mug if you want me to, but that's not me. But there are people that speak ebonics like fluently and they sound intelligent to someone who is an ebonics, knows how to speak that way. And but it's like I didn't realize like I think one of my viewers and my friends and subscribers was really offended by someone saying that they were pretending to be white because they sound proper or they carry a mature conversation, like they pronunciate every single syllable in the word. And so apparently the person said that they were trying to act white. If you grow up, no offense, where you grow up at can sometimes influence the way you speak, sometimes influence the way you carry, the way your grammar is. Um, if you go to Louisiana, they have different lingos for the way they talk down there. They have a twang, and um, not only do they got twang, I mean the women sound good when they speak, but they have an accent, and their like lingo of words, like they don't say like shorts or they don't say cigarette, they say Joes, and they call other things different names and stuff. Every area has something different going on with it, and if you're growing up in that type in certain atmospheres, it can change the way you speak. It can change the way you carry yourself a little bit. If you grow up in a white neighborhood, and which I have, you kind of pronunciate every single syllable, or you sound a lot more white on the phone. So I sound white on the phone. I sound like a white man on the phone. But it does not say that's who I am. You know, just because I sound a certain way, it's not the way I am in person. And I don't get that people kind of use that. Oh, you're white because you sound this way. Okay, if you seen pictures and stuff like that, and then the whole picture stealing thing doesn't help situations. So don't assume that a person's some way just because of the way they sound, because maybe it's the way they were raised, what neighborhood they grew up in, the people that surrounded them. Not every black person grew up in a black neighborhood. Some grew up in a white neighborhood. I personally grew up in both, but I also grew up in a Mexican home. So, you know, um, well, bilingual home. So I do have an accent, but then I am mixed, so I'm going to have an accent. And Atlanta sounds a whole lot different from if you live in Jersey, and people from Jersey talk a whole lot different from the folk in New Orleans, and the people from New Orleans probably have the same similar to the people in New York, because that no, you know, but we can't just stop it. Stop making assumptions by a person just by what you hear and not what you see. It don't make no sense to me. I mean, it's starting to show how a lack of sense that some people have right now. It's starting to show that. And young Worcester, stop hounding lesbian women. I'm tired of hearing about you now. I'm hearing about you since I didn't dish you the fuck out. And you need to come up with some other shit to talk about, because there's like a lot of shit going on wrong in the black community, and it doesn't have to deal with lesbian women. Period close. If you lost your girl to another woman, fuck it. Be like a duck, let her roll off, and walk the fuck on. Don't keep crying and sitting up on going to every lesbian videos and sending comments and making your little remarks, because it's making you look like a bitch ass nigga. And I'm tired of hearing about your bitch ass self up on fucking YouTube. You're entitled to say what you want, but you need to say it in a productive way. Like, I read one of your little shits that said something about tight coochie and stuff like that. Do you not know kids read shit? Do you not know? See, that's how I know that you don't have great upbringing, because you don't say shit that a child can comprehend. You say stuff like that. Do you not know you can get your ass locked up for some shit like that? Because that's assault. Even though it's on the internet, dumbass, that's assault. You just disrespected a woman. No matter what you think, you still disrespected a woman. And you know what? If I was the type of person on the internet, you know what? I will press charges on you. So you need to watch your tongue, because a motherfucker like me will burn your shit off. You hear me? Dumbass. Alright, y'all. This is your man, Kumari, and I didn't want to make this too long, so I'm out. Peace.